I don't write rhymes, nigga, I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's that nigga Denzel coming out of the zoo. Carol City, what I breathe. Dissect the flow, what I bleed. Put it all together and it forms to one thing. Captain Pen and I'm on my back and cannon to back. It's so incredible. Looking at your face is so regrettable. A medical doctor bugging like Flick versus touchable to any window shopper mannequin like Anakin that I'm handling. You get with everybody like a motherfucking cookout. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Soul Tracks, your source for the fire and sneakers and music, right here on YouTube. Drop a comment and like below if you mess with the movement, and if you don't, you already know you can get the fuck on. Yo, what's up, guys? It is Saturday, and it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Guess what we're about to do? We're about to do a motherfucking reaction, man. We are back, and I am reacting to a very highly anticipated artist bringing a highly anticipated album, and that is none other than Florida's own Denzel fucking Curry, okay? Denzel Curry is who I believe is one of the best artists and one of my favorite artists of recent history. He's shown so much growth, and he's grown to have one of the best discographies in the game. I mean, he came on the scene around 2013, and his album Nostalgic 64 is just like literally nostalgic to me. I remember being in 8th grade and listening to this on the fucking bus on the way to school, and I would just be encapsulated by the whole Raider Clan movement, and Denzel, he just reminded me of something so unique. After Nostalgic 64 came cult classics like 32 Zen, Imperial, to Taboo, and Zoo, and all of those albums are critically acclaimed by fans and music critics as well. When I say he's got one of the best discographies in the game, there's not a lot of artists that came out when he came out that has that track record that he does. It's really, really, really mind-blowing to really think about how good his discography is. Generally, he's known for like his vicious delivery and flow that reminds me a lot of 3 6 Mafia, and some of his best songs are just super high energy, a lot of bass, a lot of distortion. In every album he's put out, he's been able to reinvent himself and tweak his sound in different ways. On Taboo, he was able to express this in 3 different volumes. The first volume being more melodic, the second catering to more of the modern trap sounds that are out, and then the third just being like completely fucking grimy. In the album after that, Zoo, he was able to blend like the Miami bass sound and his signature experimental trap sounds and just blend it all together and create this beautiful fucking soundscape. I fucking love that album, Zoo. It might be his favorite album over Taboo for me, honestly. And then after that, on Unlocked with Kenny Beats, he just goes full on classic boom bap, gutter rap shit, back alleyway, dirty dead mice's on the fucking ground type of music. Like, it's just crazy what he's able to do with his sound and how he's able to just create a whole different world every time he puts something out. So that's why I have no fucking idea where this album is gonna go. I know he's got 2 singles out, the most popular being Walking. Walking is a fucking banger. And then he also put out Zatoichi with Slow Tie, and I really like the vibe of that song. It was kind of something different, a little bit more melodic, but I just really liked the energy that was there. And then he also recently put out that track with T-Pain, but I did not listen to that because I kind of wanted to just save it for the whole reaction. That being said, are you guys fucking ready? Are you fucking ready for a new Denzel Curry album? It's titled Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. I mean, what more needs to be said? I mean, you got an album title like that, it has to be fire. So yeah, we're gonna hop into this Denzel Curry album. If you guys are messing with the movement so far, please drop a comment down below, hit the like button, and do me a favor, take the video, press that little arrow button, and send it to your mama, your mama's best friend, your best friend, your best friend's best friend, but you ain't know your best friend had a best friend. Just share this video as much as you can. Check out the videos before this, but most importantly, you know what I'm saying, if you fuck with the video, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into this Denzel Curry, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. All right, let's hop into the first track, Melt Session number 1, featuring Robert Glasper. That's smooth as fuck.
Take a ride on my train of thought. Fundamentals, what I bought, penny less. I await the emptiness and lighten. 26 years on earth, my soul fighting.
Damn, I'm not even fucking registering what he just said. Let me pull up the fucking lyrics really quick.
If I did you wrong, I'm out to make it right. Judge me off appearance, it was said to me, I'm impolite. I remain in freeze mode, I'm stuck in fight or flight. I'm reflecting my daily problems within my daily life. Recognize hidden patterns of my own demise. Why I feel like hiding the truth is finding a lie. Since I packed up in me soliloquies. Just because we're not friends don't mean we're enemies. Thank you all for listening, sending y'all with good energy.
Oh, God. Yes. Woo! Whoa! Wait. Okay. Minus the fucking crazy, flawless transition. Let's talk about that opener. Yeah, so Melt Session, that was a really fucking heavy song lyrically and instrumentally. That was a lot. I really like the jazz instrumentation going on there. Robert Glasper does a great job of like blending hip hop and jazz and kind of just making that transition clear. I really like the moodiness of it. It made it sound like, you know, Denzel had something to say. It had a sense of urgency to it also. I think that's what I really like about this. I definitely want to listen to it again because, man, these fucking lyrics. He was saying some wild shit on here. Dealt with thoughts of suicide, women I've objectified, couldn't see it through my eyes, so for that I apologize. I'm just hypnotized, working hard to empathize, strung out on love addiction and groupies when souls collide. I've been this way since the day I turned 6. I've been touched before, way before I touched my... You know what it means. Yeah, there was some fucking deep shit on here. It sounds like, you know, kind of like a confessional almost. It was nice for him to end the track off with thank you all for listening, sending y'all with good energy, you know? He went through something. He was battling things personally, but this is his way of getting it off and kind of just giving himself some closure, it seems like. Now, I've already listened to Walking about 1,036 times, but we're going to go ahead and listen to it again because it's just that fucking great of a song. And if you got a problem with it, you can click off the goddamn video, you damn bastard. Shout out to Kyle Banks who produced this track also. He was a big part of The House is Burning. Did a lot of production on there and he, you know, is killing this shit too. Me, myself, and I like they lie. I gotta have it. Problematic. Cause my soul worth redeeming. Yep, this is where shit gets turned up. Hey, oh, yeah, shit. So there was all to scams and robbing, all for copping. It's all forgotten. Man, there's so much to fucking love about that track, man. The instrumental itself is just like so simple. It's not too much to it. Just the you know, a couple ahs here and there. And it starts off with that nice boom bap. It lets you flow with it. It's got a nice rock to it. And then it transitions in the middle of the song to that classic Kyle Banks beat. I mean, it's a fucking vibe, man. What more can I say? But as far as lyricism on here, I'm really interested in where he's going on this one. As many times as I've listened to it now, I never really dove into the lyrics, but coming off of the intro into this one, it kind of makes more sense. You know, he's talking about walking through the paths of life, you know, talking about the struggles of life, but, you know, at the end of the day, bullshit fly your way, you keep walking, you know what I'm saying? And he's talking about some real shit on here, too. There was a lyric in the second verse, went through a lot of shit in the last year. Then I said, fuck it, I'm gonna handle my business. I pay 180 to talk to one lady. She been regulating on how I feel. Describe it as raw and real. I'm dealing with all the ills. I'm tearing up like I'm on Dr. Phil. Ain't no use, you gotta walk. Ain't no use, you gotta walk. You know what I'm saying? So it's just talking about, you know, the bullshit of life, man. We all know what that is, man. No matter if it's worse for one person or better for another. Everybody's got some bullshit in their lives. It just depends on how you choose to deal with it, man. And sometimes you just gotta keep walking, man. So yeah, Walking, great fucking track. Oh, yeah. Damn. That bass is thicker than a full diaper.
I look for God on the daily. Bringing that the reaper don't take me. Man controlled by Hades. I'm feeling hasty yet I'm moving hesitant. The air, the water, and the food we eat is filled with pestilence. Accompanied by famine and death. Cause they smacked us in the face with that bullshit. Now I gotta focus on making my soul live. Worst come to worst, then I'm hoping my soul live. Worst come to worst, then I'm pushing the full clip. Worst come to...
Man. Yo. God damn. Yeah, just off of the first verse on here, you're getting like just this sense of urgency. You feel like the fucking world is ending. Like this dude is talking about famine and death, you know? Like that ain't your regular fucking rapper, man. Man, worst comes to worst. I fuck with that heavy, man. Let's talk about it. I really like that heavy, like I said, thick beat on there. It's heavy. It's got a boom bap vibe to it, but at the same time, it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? Smooth enough for Denzel to come and just float this shit. And that's what he did. And he was talking with a lot of urgency on here, you know, talking about, you know, the world and kind of like a state of the union type of thing. Like, the world is fucking shit, basically. The air, the water, rent, the food we eat is filled with pestilence, accompanied by famine and death. I don't even know what the fuck pestilence is. Can I get a definition on pestilence? Should sound like a recalled car part. A fatal epidemic disease. Okay. Yeah, so he's basically talking about the fucking panorama. Yes, and then after this he says, but to stay at home, examine yourself. There's low voices. Getting higher as the fire ignites the end of the blunt. Wondering how I'm going to make to see the end of the month. So, you know, he's basically talking about his perspective through the pandemic. You know, put everybody in the fucking side. And the world is basically tearing apart among us. And some heavy bars in here, too. On the second verse, they draw guns, so how could lead erase me? Come on, man. Do I gotta break it down for you? I mean, they draw guns. Right? So how could lead erase me? They draw guns. You're pulling your gun out. You draw it. But you also draw it with a pencil. The pencil has lead. So how could lead erase me? Pencil has lead and an eraser. This guy can rap. Okay? And I fucking love when people can rap. Y'all should know that by now. I also like the bar he said, tried to get to heaven, but we see that heaven costs here. That's some real shit, man. If you got a certain amount of money, you know, you living good. You know, you don't got to worry about, you know, your car getting repoed. You got money, you good. And if you don't, you basically, you know, living in some bullshit. Yeah, man, I'm fucking with worst comes to worst. I'm getting a lot of end of the world vibes on here, and I'm fucking with it. This track is produced by JPEG Mafia, so I'm going to expect something real distorted and just like crazy. God damn. Ugh. Ooh. Yo, okay. John Wayne, produced by JPEG Mafia, featuring Buzzy Lee. Nah, that was the voice you heard on the outro of this thing. I'm fucking with this too, man. JPEG Mafia and Denzel have worked together multiple times at this point. So you can definitely see that, you know, they fit each other like a glove. This is fucking hard. I really like that distorted, wavy, like almost reverberating bass line it had on there, and these weird samples thrown in there. I think I heard a fucking Discord ping. I think I heard a Discord ping thrown in there somewhere. It just attests to the fucking wacky ass production style of JPEG Mafia. But Curry on here lyrically did his thing. I really like the chorus on there. Walking around my hood like I'm John Wayne. 9 on my head, I'ma let that bitch bang. He's basically just talking about, you know, all he trusts is his gun. All I need is me, myself, and also my revolver. Crackers out here shooting joggers, trouble making fire starters. Still get paid to solve our problems. Him or me, I guess I pop him. That's some real shit, you know? He's talking about police brutality, and he's talking about, you know, he just feels uncomfortable. He don't feel safe in this shit. A policeman might pull you over for a fucking routine traffic stop, and your ass might get, you know, shot the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not safe for him. It's not safe for nobody out here. And that's basically what he's saying on here. Again, more like just like, you know, and he's just giving these vibes of just like it's the end. I mean, I'm really fucking with John Wayne. Definitely the most abstract track so far. Let's see what the last is talking about. Definitely reminded me of something from his Imperial or the 32 Zell days. Oh. Ooh. That's sexy as fuck. Oh God. Whoever is on piano, I need to talk to you real quick, bro. That was sexy as fuck. That was like ASMR. That was just caressing the ears. Yo, okay. The last. Kind of piggybacking off the same vibe of the last song, John Wayne, but going more in depth into, you know, what he's talking about. The second verse definitely, you know, hit hard for me. He's talking about, you know, just the state of this fucking social media culture and just, you know, cancel culture and the music industry, the government. You know, he's talking about a lot of shit on here. He's basically saying the world is fucking trash. It's just like a piece of fucking toilet paper on the bottom of your shoe after you walk in a muddy sand pit. I'm really liking this energy that he's bringing. You know, he's bringing a lot of substance, and I think he's bringing the most substance that he's ever brought. And on Taboo, you know, he brought substance throughout that album, but this one, he's kind of just putting it all out there. He's like, fuck, man, I need to talk about this shit's been sitting on my conscience, and I need the world to hear this. That's what it feels like, at least. Yeah. Oh. Ugh. Ugh.
Harpoons and everything. Radiation made it sound analog. Needed something depth could dance to. Changed my whole style up, so used to the slickness. Sorrow streamlined into story. Dancing alone in front of speakers. My whole life.
Damn. Mental. Fuck. Damn. I really like that shit, man. I really like that neo soul, jazz infused hip hop track right there, man. That was one of the best instrumentals I've heard so far, and I've heard some fucking good instrumentals already. Shit. And Denzel Curry slid the fuck out of that verse. Did y'all hear that? God damn. Yeah, that really, took me back. It sounded very like, 90s rap, the way he was flowing on there. And I like how he kind of sped it up at the end. Like, that was fucking hard, man. I love this shit. I like how the track is about just clearing your mind. He says the mental state is whatever happens, happens. He's basically saying that this music is therapy to him, and basically just talking about how he's dealt with, his own struggles mentally. I feel like mental health in 2020 is a big fucking thing, B. If you ain't working on your mental health, what the fuck are you doing? So I really appreciate this track instrumentally and lyrically. Nice little outro from Saul Williams. I really like he was kind of like doing like a metaphor of music and talking about like weapons and kind of just blending that together. It was a really cool outro, man. Everything about this song was just like, soothing as fuck. Can't fix. Get rich. Ooh, DJ Khalil and Kenny Beats on the production on here. Yeah, no wonder this shit fucking slap. Hey. 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 Damn. Yeah. Woo. Can't fix. Got my dick. Ugh. Is in the huddle. Yeah. Troubles. God damn. We're going 7 for 7 on this joint, man. Every track on here has just been like a different world, man. I feel like this part of the album is getting a little more melodic. It's getting a little more catchy. And the vibes are kind of mellowing down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It seems like he's kind of coming to terms with the thoughts that he was having and kind of like just overcoming that shit. That's what it feels like right now, man. I really like this joint. It was a little bit more upbeat, but still had that bass, still had a rock to it. And shout out to T fucking Pain, because he killed that shit, man. Lately, the features he's been hopping on, he's been murdering shit. But yeah, I really like both of the verses on here. This song was great. Whoever chopped up that sample in the back is a fucking god. They're chopping the fuck out of that shit. Ooh. Get him, Zell. Get him, Zell. Get him, Zell. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Okay, Rico. Ooh. Oh, fuck. It's like it's 55 degrees in here. I just got chills, B. Got chills, yo. That was crazy. Rico came in and killed this shit. And the way that the beat came in and the bass, the kicks kept coming in. Oh, my God. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh.
Chopper flowing through me like a tidal wave. Rivals made to be a slave inside my suicidal page. Watch them perish with an H. We ain't where the hype will stay. Over the years, friends turn to enemies. When it's turn running jewels, cause I kill a mic on any LP.
Ooh.
My body and soul, you can't derail me. Trust between God and myself, they'll never fail me. Ain't no way, niggas think down me and this shit.
Yeah, nigga. They talking that shit on here, boy. Yeah.
Still talking sleep like way.
Yeah.
Nigga on the wrong mindset.
Huh.
Humble as a bitch, but not today.
Huh. Riding through the 6 without the Drake, but got the Drake. Okay. Ain't no way. Loaded. What a fucking loaded song, man. Definitely didn't expect all of that shit on there. That was fire. The production on there was crazy. The sample on there was like chopped up masterfully, and I think it brought a lot of energy, man. Like Rico Nasty's part went fucking crazy, and then Black is on the chorus on these joints. Perfect chorus, you know what I'm saying? Riding through the 6 without the Drake, but you got the drape. Come on, man, that's a bar. And then you got Jid on here, you know, with a short little verse, but I love when that boom bap beat came in on Jid's part. Like I was like, okay, it's not the same, it's not regular, even though I would have been perfectly fine with that first beat Rico was on. And then Denzel comes on there. Yeah. He was fucking spitting on here. I feel like Jay's chakra flowing through me like a tidal wave. Rivals made to be a slave inside my suicidal page. God damn, watching Paris with the H. We ain't where the Eiffel stay. Come on, man. Running jewels cause I kill a mic on any LP. Come on, man. These niggas rapping. Yeah, this might be... Fuck, it's hard to even say this is like the best song, but I feel like it's so loaded. It's got so much help. Oh, shit. And Buddy is on the track. He's on the outro of this thing doing some OOOs. Okay, shout out to Buddy. He got a great album out also. Yeah, I'm fucking with this. I'm fucking with this a lot. I think I'll come back to this one like the first out of all of these. Ooh! This sound like some shit Kodak would get on. Oh my god.
All these beats go dumb in the stereo, but I'm just too smart for the radio. Masked up like a young in the stereo. Mask off when I'm back in the studio. Mac ain't make it to 27. Pop ain't make it to 26. Big ain't make it to 25. It's only right that I gotta get
Oof.
cut niggas off and not cuss niggas out. Niggas thirsty for help as a motherfucking drought. Please excuse my grammar.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Goddamn. Oh yeah. Shit. Oh. All he needed was Lil Baby to hop in that 25, 20,000. I just did another island. I just got another crazy. Hit another with a baby. And it's done one day. That's all he needed, bro. This was like, it was a smidgen away from a Lil Baby verse. Fuck. That shit was hard. I really fuck with that. It was like a very reminiscent beat to what we would get from like a Kodak Black or a Lil Baby or something like that. But it was Zell. It was Zeltron, so, you know, he put his own spin to it. And that shit was fucking hard, man. Dropping bars on here. Mac ain't make it to 27. Pac ain't make it to 26. Big ain't make it to 25. It's only right that I gotta get rich, nigga. Told me to keep it PC. Nah, nigga, I'ma let the Mac pop. Come on, man. My man is rapping. I really like this one. He's just talking about being that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, new mind state in a new spot. Fuck a TikTok. I bought a new watch. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on a different vibe right here, you know? And I'm kind of seeing like where the trend of this album is going. It's like, you know, he's starting off, his mental state is fucked up. And it kind of just goes every song, you know, it gets a little better, you know, to the point where you get to mental. And, you know, he's talking about letting it go. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, I'm trying to move on from these mental battles that he's having. And now we at Ain't No Way and X-Wing, and, you know, we talking our shit here. You know what I'm saying? We talking the shit. We on top right now. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with X-Wing.
I got angels in my allegiance. My demons will look for sin like junkies feeling fiendish. The meanest streets I walk in, these size 11s I stalk. I promise, but for now, never send flowers.
Okay, Angels, Denzel Curry and Kareem Riggins on here. Also some production from Kareem Riggins and Mikey DeGrand the fourth. Yeah, if you don't know who Kareem Riggins is, he is a producer, and also a jazz drummer. He's featured on things like the 30 Hours, Kanye West, some Common tracks. I think he has stuff like with Erykah Badu. So, you know, the drums on that track is probably his doing, and they were really cool sounding. Like it was a you know, a jazz, kind of like a jazz influenced beat, and I've kind of like the reoccurring doom 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 on the bass line. Kind of just sounds like that old school, like, you know, like just early jazz music. And Denzel is kind of just barring out on here, talking about some stuff that he's talked about previously on the album. Basically saying, you know, he spent his whole life looking for validation, you know, and he kind of just said, fuck that, man. You know, and now he's living better. He's not worrying about that bullshit that's in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I really like the chorus on here. It was a really beautiful chorus. I don't know who's singing on there, but she sound angelic as fuck. Yeah, definitely one of the more mellow tracks on here, especially coming off of X-Wing. So I'm not sure what we're getting into on the last couple tracks of this album. Let's see what where we're going with this. What the fuck? Okay. Production by Thundercat makes a little bit of sense. This song is instantly like threw me completely off. I'm still trying to like figure out how the fuck to register it in my ears. God damn. Okay. Completely different, like, change and shift of the album already has some like jazzy elements to it, but you know, Thundercat definitely like brought that weirdness. I like that weirdness. It kind of has some really zany quality about this track. And I like it. I feel like with more listens, I'll appreciate it a lot more. But it sounded really fun and weird and creative. And I like Denzel kind of on here keeping it short and sweet. Just like, you know, said his quick verse. And then that refrain, I get bread like Bree, smoke some bomb ass weed, need to chill cause I only see red like green. Things won't ease, niggas bled so bleed. That's the smell of death and it just won't leave. Like, you know, it's supposed to be a vibe, you know, and I think he definitely slid on that shit too. Yeah, can't even lie. That last song kind of sounded like an alien sex party, but it was a cool party. I'd like to be at that party. Oh, whoa. I'm scared. I'm about to piss my pants. Woo! Ugh. Woo! me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. You are currently witnessing a reaction / review of one of the best albums of 2022, possibly the best album of 2022. I'm gonna put my motherfucking stamp on it. God damn it. We got 2 more songs left, and god damn it, tell me a track that was trash. Tell me a track that was trash. Denzel, what the fuck are you doing? Like, bro, you have literally like 3 classics on your belt, dog. And you just about to add another. You about to be like MJ fucking with this. God damn, man. Sanjuro. I hope I'm saying that right. Produced by Cardo. Shout out to Cardo. He got some hard ass beats. This shit was just like fucking nasty, grimy. You know, it just sounds like current day Denzel Curry doing what everybody loved Denzel Curry for. Non-stop flow, just getting at him. I'm too dedicated like I went in 06, but the only thing missing is the motherfucking wicks. We getting that wick Denzel. We getting that wick Zeltron right here. I like how he came in. You know, he said, this for my niggas that say I ain't deep enough. Me, I've been talking for those that don't speak enough. Bitch, I'm a king. RP to King Jeterer. Come on, man. I literally told y'all. He started off the album. He's going through shit. He's fighting his mental state in the middle of the album. He's getting through it. Everything's going to be okay. I just got to keep walking. The last half of the album, he's fucking shitting on niggas. He's shitting on niggas. He's floating high. Now he's angry. Okay? I'm scared. I was legit scared. Like, I had to stop the video and check the pants to make sure, you know, nothing was too liquefied down there. I'm kidding. I didn't do that. But shit, man. We got 2 tracks to go. We got Zatoichi. And this is just like a victory lap at this point. He's already killed the shit. Let's just vibe out for these next 2 tracks, y'all. Let's go. My present provider. Zatoichi. That was probably the most upbeat track on here so far. Like, I felt like I was in like a fucking a Japanese koi pond and like a lightning struck the water and it was Denzel. Like, that's what that shit felt like, man. Just a lot of energy on here. I really like the theme that he's going with, Zatoichi. I wasn't sure who Zatoichi was, but I looked him up and, you know, he's a famous anime character who's a blind man. And, you know, Denzel has a bar on here. I'm Zatoichi, leading the blind. Yeah, this track was fucking fun as fuck. I had a lot of fun listening to it. I really like when it broke into that break beat. And Slow Tie, shout out to Slow Tie, did a great chorus on here, even though you barely can hear what the fuck he's saying. I still think it's a great addition, and it just extenuates that energy. Please forgive me if extenuates is not a word, but I'm gonna use it because it sounds right. But yeah, I fuck with Zatoichi hard, man. That was a really fun track. I really like that break beat going on in there. It just definitely gave like a different vibe. And Denzel sounds a lot more sure of himself on here. He sounds like he's back on his shit. He's back on his high horse. Crazy sample. Yeah.
My mind is the playing field for mental arguments. emotions is who started it. My personality always conflicts with other people. The bit of me has never been conscious of seeing evil. I could be ferocious in my times of feeling feeble. Sick of life's ills, it could be short for illegal. My soul to myself, show all my worst fears in the mason jar glasses. Next to all the dreams and things I ever imagined. The magic of the Solomon is a talisman. Speak my name in vain and looking back with some challenges. I devise a way to rise, time to strategize. The purest form of Zeltron, make me outline the scene. Meeting at my dinner table, keeping it right, my life is real, this is my mystic fable. Later back, I just to finish the race first. Cause the last guy was nice, but he ended up dying of thirst.
Damn.
Illusions in the pockets of my brain. I use it, then find a way to illustrate my pain. Confusion, cause you don't understand the word I'm saying. Forgive me for all I've done, cause I be barely praying. I'm seeing illusions in the pockets of my brain. I use it, then find a way to illustrate my pain. Confusion, cause you don't understand the word I'm saying. Forgive me for all I've done, cause I be barely praying.
Last track on the album, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. The Ills is possibly the best track on here, man. That was great. Production by Dr. Genius and Noah Goldstein, both acclaimed producers. Dr. Genius he has stuff with Ye and Kid Cudi. Basically, he wrapped up all of the topics that he tackled on the album, kind of illustrated what the theme of the album was. He's obviously been dealing with something personally, but he found a way to channel it and deal with it in a way that's healthy, which is the music. And now he wants to be a leader, you know what I'm saying? He wants to tell people, you know, how to get through it. And I think this is a fucking great way to end the album. The production on this was crazy. That sample, I didn't know where that sample was going, but I was there. I was with it the whole time. And when that beat came in, it was amazing. All right, so we made it through the whole album. We got through all 14 tracks of this thing, and that was a fucking roller coaster, guys. I mean, can you agree that that's some of the most interesting, introspective, and crazy series of soundscapes that we heard throughout one album this year? That was fucking crazy. But let's see if I can wrap this up basically and see how I'm feeling off of my first reaction. So Denzel Curry, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. Off the rip, I can say that this album is very, very, very introspective. It comes from a place that was real and that happened to him, because there's a high level of detail that he put into these tracks. I can just tell based off of these tracks that they came from a real place. I noticed there was a theme going on here, and the album is based around his mental health, his battles going through his mind, and just him dealing with the world. I feel like a lot of those first tracks, like Melt Session and Worst Comes to Worst and The Last, really were dealing with him not being able to get over or get through the ills of the world. Like, you know, he was basically saying the world is trash and I don't want to fucking be here and deal with this shit. I feel like I can't even go around the block without getting shot or having my gun, you know? So I was getting those vibes a lot. But then throughout the middle of the album, really starting off with Mental, is when you see him taking the time to realize, you know, things are going to be the way they are no matter what. You can only do so much to change it, but you can always change how you feel about it and how you're dealing with it. So I feel like that was definitely significant, and I can tell it was a significant change within the album. And then after that, we got Ain't No Way. And after that, after Ain't No Way, it kind of just like, he's just like, all right, fuck it. I ain't on that shit no more. I got through it. I'm really that nigga. I mean, tracks like X-Wing, like, give you that energy, and Sanjuro also. And then towards the end of the album, you get the jazz influence cut, Angels, the Ills, and even like The Smell of Death, where he kind of just changes the pace a little bit and kind of gets it a little bit experimental. And I really do enjoy that aspect of it also. All in all, I can say that production-wise, I feel like this album is definitely the most varied out of any of his previous work. It starts off with that neo-soul jazz cut featuring Robert Glasper on the first track. From there, you see things, these boom bap beats, and even like songs that have a lot of like R&B and jazz cuts in it. And then it gets super experimental with that Thundercat track also. So I feel like he definitely took a different route production-wise from any of his previous work. But at the same time, the album is still super cohesive and aesthetically it all matches up. This album hits all the spots for me. It's got great production. It's got varied production. It has introspective lyrics, substance, and it has creativity. And it also has uniqueness. Denzel Curry is an artist that, you can't really pinpoint, but he does have a signature sound. And on here, I feel like he definitely brought his signature sound. He also blended it with new things. And he's recreating his sound. And I feel like that's important as an artist. And I feel like him doing that on this album is basically just extending the lifespan of his career, because he's shown that you can't just put him in a box. It's the features on here, they all do their job. You get great performances from Robert Glasper. T-Pain definitely had a highlight on here. I really liked his verse. That track with Black and Rico Nasty and JID and Josiah and Powers Pleasant and fucking Buddy. That was crazy. Everybody did their thing on there. Slow Tie did his thing. 454 did his thing. So all the features definitely fit within the album and did their thing to bring the energy, to bring positive highlights to this album. Yeah, man, I'm really, really, really messing with this. I feel like the more that I listen to it, the more I'm going to fall in love with it, because honestly, what is there not to like about this thing? There's so many things that I want to go back and listen to and really just sit with this album. And yeah, I feel like I'm going to fucking love it, because that first listen was a little mind-blowing. It was a little mind-blowing. Yeah, I'm really happy that Denzel Curry is going in this place where you can't really tell. He's growing so much as an artist, and I feel like we need more artists like this in the community, because, it creates an excitement. It lets you know that, music is still really fucking good, and everything doesn't have to be so samey. You can get something different out there that's hip-hop. And as far as his disposition here on this album, he sounded really, really, really comfortable. And I feel like he learned a lot from the Unlocked album, because it sounds like he took basically that energy of how he was rapping. It sounded more reminiscent to like a 90s rapper on here rather than off of Zoo or Imperial, whereas, more modern trap sounds. I feel like the more classic approach that he took on here fit the album a little bit better. But he also brought that modern rap shit, like on X-Wing, on Sanjuro. He definitely brought that shit. Even on Walking, that second half, he slid the fuck out of that. So really, he's giving you everything you need on here. All in all, man, Melt My Eyez, See Your Future is definitely one of the best albums of this year. This is going to go down as his best album, I feel like, because it just hits all the spots, man. Fuck. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to rate this thing. I'm going to give this a Soul Tracks review of a fucking 9 out of 10, man. This was a great album. I didn't have a track on there that I didn't like. After a couple listens, it might be a 10. It's a certified bad bitch, all right? This album's a bad bitch. Yeah, that was Denzel Curry, Melt My Eyez, See Your Future. If you guys like this review, if you like this reaction, and if you like the album, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. What was your favorite tracks? What was your least favorite tracks? Do you mess with Denzel Curry? Are you a Curry fan? Or are you a first timer? Is this going to be your first jump into the Denzel Curry pool? If so, man, I hope you check this out. Drop a comment down below. Share it to your friends and family. And if you like the video, and if you like me enough, if I'm cute enough, hit the subscribe button for me. I'm going to get out of here. See you guys next time. Denzel Curry, Melt My Eyez, See Your Future. Soul Tracks out.